Welcome to the Rewards Master, where we talk about all things points and miles. We talk about restaurant rewards. We talk about shopping portals and different ways to maximize your points. And what we hope to do is be able to put several of those things together and get a double dip or a triple dip and get outsized value. So if you would, take just a second to like this video if you're here on YouTube, and also to subscribe to the channel. That helps the algorithm, helps us to gain more listeners. And also, if you're listening to this on a podcast, then if you would, follow, subscribe to the channel, and also give us a 5-star rating and review, and that helps us out a lot. Today I want to give a card review of the IHG Premier credit card. Now, my player 2 has this card, and we found a lot of benefits from it. The card gives several multipliers that I wouldn't say they're the best that there are for a hotel card. They're pretty good. It's offered by Chase, of course, and it gives a 5x on travel, it gives 5x on gas stations, it gives 5x on dining, and then 3x points on every other purchase. Now, when you think about that, the points guy says that really IHG points aren't worth all that much. I think around half a cent a piece. That means that you're really getting, at 5x, you're only getting 2.5% back on travel and on gas stations and on dining, and 1.5% back on everything else. So there are certainly cards that you can get better than that in all of those different multipliers, but this card has a great sign-up bonus, typically, and also it gives some other benefits that are extremely helpful if you travel and if you use IHG hotels. So let's dive in. The current sign-up bonus for the IHG Premier is 140,000 bonus points after you spend $3,000 in the first 3 months. So 140,000, well, at half a cent a piece, that'd be about $700 or so in value. So that's pretty good sign-up bonus for a $99 a year annual fee. And of course, those points, the limitation is they can only be used at IHG hotels. And IHG properties can be fairly high in their point redemptions. That's why the points are worth less than they would be with somebody like Hyatt. So is this card worth that $99 annual fee? Well, in the first year, it's a no-brainer because you're getting at least $700 worth of points for the $99. So for that first year, it makes sense for everybody. But what about after the first year? Well, it gives quite a few bonuses. First of all, it gives you IHG Platinum status. Now, that's the second highest status at IHG, and I haven't personally stayed in a lot of IHGs. We got some stays planned in Europe later on this year, so we'll see if that gives us any upgraded rooms. Supposedly, you can get upgraded rooms. You get, when available, early check-in. You get a late checkout when available. And so that status, being the second highest status that they offer, I would expect is worth something. So you might consider that when you're looking at the card and if it has an outsized value from the second year onward. The other thing that it gives is it gives a free night certificate every year. Now, with most hotel cards, I pretty much consider the ones that give you a free night just for having the card as being a keeper card either way. We never cancel them because you're getting at least your $100 back, $99 on this one, $95 on some other hotel cards, because all of these hotels you can choose, even if they've got a point limit, which there is a point limit on this card. The certificate is good for a room up to 40,000 points. So that'll get you a room that somewhere between $150 and $250 or so dollars. So right there, your annual fee is covered. Now, you get some insurances with the card, trip cancellation, but that's pretty typical with a lot of other cards. You get a global entry, TSA pre-check credit once every 4 years, which is, again, fairly typical. But what's kind of unique and neat about this card, and we just figured this out and started using this benefit, is twice a year they'll deposit $25 if you link the card to your United Mileage Plus account. $25 into United Travel Bank money. And United Travel Bank, it is a super helpful thing if you're doing the points and miles game and if you have cards that have airline incidental credits. We do that. I do that with my Hilton Aspire card. You get $250 a year in incidentals. I never have to pay for checked bags because I have status on all 3 of the legacy carriers in the United States. And I have their cards, so I never have to have bags or anything of that nature. I never buy food on a plane because I usually go into a lounge and take something with me, so I don't have to pay for it. So it's really hard for me to get back the money on those incidental credits. Well, enter United Travel Bank, where you can deposit, it counts, it credits as a incidental credit, and you can keep that money in there. They don't expire for 5 whole years. You can keep that money there and use it towards plane tickets. So they just give you, just for having the card, twice a year, $25, so a total of $50 a year. So if you look at it expires in 5 years, you could rack up in 5 years of this card $250 towards an airline ticket with United. And so that brings the effective annual fee down from $99 to $49. And for that $49, you get the multipliers if you choose to use this card as a kind of a daily use card. You get the anniversary free night that's worth between $150 to $250, depending on where you stay. You get the status boost to platinum status, which could give you upgrades and other things. And then one more thing, you get their program is set around the ability to book 4 nights with your points, and you get the 4th night free. So you only pay for 3. Well, how much is that worth? Well, if you spend, say, $30,000 on 4 nights, then you only spent 90 instead of 120. So that makes those points that you redeem worth that much more. So overall, I think that the IHG Premier card is a keeper card. It's one that gives value. You get a great bonus in the first year worth $700 or more for $99. Then you're going to get that $50 back into United Travel Bank money. So is it worth it? Well, when you consider that you get both the platinum status, so you can get free upgrades and early check-in, late checkout, when available, when you consider that free anniversary night that's worth between $150 and $250, when you consider that you get to redeem 4 nights, but you only have to pay for 3, and then the $50 every year into your United Travel Bank, which gives you basically free money towards airline tickets down the road. And then you figure that it's only a $99 annual fee. Well, this is a keeper card, and we're going to keep ours. And I would think it's smart for a lot of people, if you utilize the benefits at all, that's going to be a net value card. So the IHG Premier card from Chase. Now, if you're going to apply for this, make sure that you're under that Chase 524 rule. If you've had 5 cards, personal cards, issued to you from any users, that means Chase or Citi or Capital One, American Express, Barclays, any of them in the last 24 months, so 2 years, then you won't be eligible for a card. So that's why it's often recommended that you start off with Chase in the beginning, and then once you hit the 524, then you can expand out to other credit card companies that don't seem to care as much as they do. But if this is a good choice for you, I'll put a link to the card down in the show notes if you use our link, and only if it works for you, and that will benefit the channel. Will receive a little bit of a referral bonus. So if you'd like to support the channel and it works for you, do that. But otherwise, we'll see you here at our next video. Have a great day.